We're going to try this again.
Give me some space. Come on.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going back to the merchant. And I'm going to get the infinite rocket launcher like I did last time. And we are going to see if we can pop some shots off on the Ganados that way. Because if I go through that door, there's gonna be a bunch that are gonna spawn in, and I'm not dealing with any more enemies.
Let's go.
And I do not like... It's kind of ironic that the challenge that I can't kill anything is easier than the challenge where I can kill things, and I can actually get away with that. But with this challenge, not so much. If you hear fireworks, I apologize. People are letting off fireworks for the 4th of July. Even though it's not 4th of July yet, but some people do that. Now I'm going to go and get the ball rolling. Hopefully we can actually get to the next chapter, because we're at the end of chapter 7. I wish I could get to the next chapter, but we will see when we get there. Once people start coming in, I'll talk about my my topic for today. Let me see who that is. Hello. Today I actually have a topic. Normally I used to have topics when I would stream, but today I wanted to talk a little bit about what is going on with Sony. I've been playing games for about, give or say, about 23 years. And for most of my gaming life, I've been mostly using physical games. And for the most part, physical games have been a big aspect as a gamer. And with them removing physical games completely in 2028 is going to alienate a lot of older gamers. As most people nowadays really don't, well, more of the youngins prefer digital only because that's what they're used to. But people that have been gaming for a very long time and prefer physical media are collectors, or people who want to preserve games, it's going to be a lot harder for them to continue gaming, because, in all due honesty, if they do get rid of physical media, I most likely will not continue modern gaming. I would just continue enjoying my classic games and my games that I've been playing for a very long time over games that have been around for a very short period of time. And of course, they're gonna start the enemies. But if they continue doing what they're doing, they're gonna wind up not having consumers. Because the more you alienate people and remove something that they genuinely enjoy, it's not going to work out for Sony. There's going to be quite a few people that are still going to buy Sony's games. I've been buying Sony for like since when I was really young, because I had my Sony PlayStation 1. But now, since they're trying to go all digital, I'm most likely not even gonna bother. I have a few digital games, yes, but 90% of my library is all physical games. Someday, when I have enough subscribers, I might show off my physical collection, but the whole point of gaming is to have fun and enjoy and own what you have. But when you strip that away from gamers and take it away from them, then there's no point in buying games because you do not own what you buy. Because say if you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and they decide to take all that off the storefront, all that money you actually invested in is gone. And they're not refunding anybody either. So, what's the point? I will only really play OG4 and Final Fantasy X. Other than that, I'll continue to play newer games because most of them are difficult and I love it, like Elden Ring. There's some old games that are very difficult, but it's up to you on what your preference is. I'm just saying, as a gamer for a very long time, I just prefer physical games because that's what I grew up with and that's what I enjoy. I grew up on physical media. I enjoy buying a new game. When I was really little, I used to enjoy looking at all of the like artwork. Even that is gone from games. When you buy a game nowadays, you just get an empty box and a disc. Many years ago, you used to get like art in the manuals. You got like colorful manuals. It felt like it was a passion project. Now games are just a conglomerate for money. I understand it's a business, but you're doing something that's creative and making something that's tangible where people can make memories, have fun with their friends, their family. But what's the point of making a game where even the people who made it can't even own it anymore? Because there's no tangible evidence that it exists besides a code on a piece of paper. That's why if the whole thing with them getting rid of physical media, I'm probably gonna just boycott Sony. I won't be buying from them anymore if that's the case. I'll basically just enjoy what I have and buy games secondhand off of eBay before they bump up in price astronomically, because most retro games now are incredibly expensive. One day, for just shits and giggles, I went on eBay and looked at some of the games, and when I tell you, some of them are ridiculously expensive. I've never seen games be that expensive. And it's sad, because a lot of gamers really want to play games without yarharing it, and y'all probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying the P word. Because I don't necessarily advocate for it, but I know some people want to play games that are very hard to come by nowadays, either because of the price or the fact that they would have to buy a whole new system and invest in stuff. But is it really, worth it in the end, spending all this money and you have nothing to show for it? But some people said that Sony probably is trolling because of what is it? The whole thing with GTA, but because a lot of people are boycotting it because of the price and the fact that the game isn't even physically on the disc. So imagine paying $100 for a piece of paper and a box. But I don't know necessarily if they're going to, but if they do redact it, it's up to them on what they decide to do. But if people want changes for certain things, it's best to vote for with your wallet, because that's really the only thing they care about is money. So if people want Sony to basically continue, that's really the only way. But most people like the convenience and not having a bunch of stuff in their rooms or wherever they store their games. But it's up to them on what they wish to do. And I know my opinion won't be well liked, but I'd rather be honest and say my piece and not just go along with everybody else. And I know I'm gonna probably die again. Because I barely got any health. As long as they don't just keep popping up everywhere, I'll be fine. Any more archers I need to know about? Just to be on the safe side, just pop some pew-pews. I better not get any surprises with any of these goobers. I don't see any more enemies. Good, I'm in the second half. I just gotta survive long enough. The good thing is that Ashley can't die, so I just have to focus on the enemies that come where I'm at and not where she is. So... And I think also other people's concerns are game preservation. That as well, I think a lot of people are concerned about that. Because a lot of digital only games, some of them don't have like actual physical releases, and when the stores close, a lot of the games go away and there's no way to bring them back besides, you know, doing things that a lot of people shouldn't do, but that's really the only other way.
I'll cover you. Don't stop.
Now I'm just gonna bully these dudes. I know people are probably gonna say, oh, you're not doing the challenge right. When you die basically right now in one hit, I really don't care about the intricacies. Where's the goobers that are gonna come from the oh, here's the goobers. Here they cometh. I'm just glad I'm out of this chapter, because last Thursday I struggled way too much in this chapter because I ran out of health. And the only health I get is when I finish a chapter, because they give a little tiny dot is what you get. More enemies. Because I didn't give myself any weapon restrictions with this. I just can't heal and that's it. Ashley, are you gonna go as slow as possible, or are you just gonna run? How did that not kill the zealot, but knocked her over? Oh my god. What is that? Pew. Come on. Die. Just die. Thank you. Come on, Ashley. You have one job. Turn a wheel. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Just turn it side to side. Okay, you did it. What is this? Dora, we did it. We did it. Yes, we did it, alright. Yes.
Ashley, are you alright?
I like how he's asking her if she's okay while he has like barely any health. He's like struggling. I don't even want to know how bad the rest of this is gonna be. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do the chapter 15. I have no idea.
Come on.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Now we get to do chapter 8.
Sure, you're good.
Oh joy.
Yeah.
Looks like the right place.
It's this one. Alright, we are back with more of it.
Root.
Okay, let's skip that. I didn't heal, but the game gives you a little bit of health when you start another chapter. It gives you very little. So I'm going to continue on with this. It's the next chapter is gonna suck because of the dogs. Because the dogs will probably one-shot me. I'm probably gonna have to avoid them like the plague.
Sorry to interrupt.
Which sucks, but um, going to switch. I'm just gonna have fun with the Tommy gun. Cause I got rid of the zealot, the red one. So I get to just have fun popping shots at them for a bit. Any more? Yeah. There's a few more. Now I can head up, get the thingy and go. The lantern. I think this chapter is gonna be easy, somewhat, as long as I do the skip with the big boy, and then we can head off to chapter 9. I remember when I very first played this game, I actually was struggling with the part with the red zealot. But I'm kind of getting deja vu because I did this last Saturday. So it kind of feels strange to do this
Person I thought I'd run to here.
again. And where's the third one? I think the third one's over here. Here we go. Now go over here and do this thingy. There we go. Did it glitch? Oh, I was about to say. I was hoping it didn't do that.
That should do it.
Because I know the PS4 version's kind of buggy.
Alright. Need to find Ashley.
There's one time I had a really funny glitch. I wish I got it on a stream.
Oh,
But
great.
if you guys remember the part where you go up the stairs before you go to Mr. Mindy Tendy's house, there's Salvador. There's the stairs that lead up to Salvador. Leon literally clipped through the stairs and fell out of the game and then shot back up very quickly. That was by far the most left field thing that ever happened while I was playing, and I've never had that happen ever again. It was like kind of one of those moments that happens once in a game and you never experience it again. It was like that basically. So I was like, oh. Nice. Let me shoot this first. And then get a grenade ready.
Oh, you
Throw
were
that nice and
expecting me.
easy. And then have fun with the Tommy gun. This whole challenge is basically just trying to survive. How is that not dead? Bro,
Yes.
die. Looks like a little scooter thing. They were kind of a pain in the original because when they're attached to the Ganados or the Zealots, their heads would spew like this like acid, but they combined two plagas into the wormy ones. They combine the ones that eat you and then shoot acid. Which is kind of lame, but I guess it's because of the plaga in the game. The spooter looking one attaches itself to enemies. I guess that's the reason why they combine two aspects of one plaga into another for game mechanics. But who knows? I'm just a bean. That is what I am. The good thing is we're almost halfway done with this chapter. Once I go up these stairs and go see Big Boy, we're almost done. So... I didn't want to cheese this challenge, but this challenge is becoming very difficult and I want to actually beat it. So... Because I think I'm probably going to be able to beat the Pacifist run before I'm even going to be able to beat this one. Because we're already on chapter 11 in Pacifist. I only have 4 actual chapters left in Pacifist before we actually beat it. This one, we're only on chapter 8. Now, let me get my rocket launcher out before he throws a rock at me. And he does. Let me load a quick save. Yeah, before I go up there, let me actually equip it. Because that rock almost killed me. I do like the fact that Capcom did put the skip in, as it makes this part a lot easier.
Adios, you son of a bitch.
Because him throwing rocks is kind of a pain at times. Especially when you're just trying to walk on these paths and you just keep getting pelted with them. I know there's an enemy over here. Here he is. I think there's only 2 here. And I forgot to... Who did that? Seriously? At least I'm almost done with this chapter. There's one more hit and I'm dead. Let me roll over here before he hits me. No. No, I cannot pick that up, game. Stop giving me healing items. Senor. Please don't bonk me, please. Nope. I almost got bonked, no. This is a bonk-free Leon Kennedy zone. We don't bonk the Kennedy.
Yes. Cannon. Hope it works.
Is the zealot gonna drop down from the ladder? So I know the zealot normally drops down from the ladder. No, you're not hitting me. Where'd you go? Oh, they're there. Because I know they usually drop from the ladder first. Good, we're done with this chapter. I just gotta shoot the door and then just go. It's probably one of the more shorter chapters.
All right. Open for traffic.
Sorry about that, I'm kinda eepy.
Sorry. I've had my fill of you guys.
I like how he says that in like 3 more chapters we're gonna have to fight 2 big thicks. One of my least favorite chapters.
Where are you?
I get to deal with the dogs. I noticed like a rule of thumb in video games. If it ain't a good puppers, most dogs and like enemies and boss fights are always a pain. Like I started playing this one game called Code Vein, and I'm not really good at games like those. I kind of suck at them because I'm not good at like action RPGs really. And when I was playing it, I'm still stuck on one boss fight. I haven't beaten it yet. And I'm like, okay. Sorry about that. That's why I didn't say anything, because I was waiting for it to go by. And the good thing is I still have a grenade to do the skip in the hall. But I have to get through the dogs first. Normally I use a shotgun for them, but I put the shotgun in the thing.
Can't believe that guy.
When he's in trouble, we can't just leave him, right?
I don't know what's with it at night where cop cars, ambulances, and fire trucks always gotta blur their sirens or their horns or whatever you want to call it.
Hey, look! The flag's been
I
lowered.
think the one pet peeve I have about this is that the how this is laid out is very different from how it was originally. So I'm so used to just grabbing the two pieces and going instead of having to pull these levers. Now the dog spawns here. I don't know why it's not here. Because one tap of a dog, I'm dead. So I gotta be very careful. Like how it doesn't want to die, like, at all. I don't even know where it went. I know one drops here. And one's over there. Nope. Sorry, puppers, but you can't climb ladders. You don't have opposable thumbs. Be like, puppers, you don't have opposable thumbs. One time I thought I was safe with the gate and the original, and I wasn't. Because I didn't know that the dogs could burst through the gates. And I was standing there, like, sitting there, but like, You're like, how? What the? The dog just leapt and died. I'm not even saying anything at this point. Nope. No puppers, no puppers, no puppers. Nope, nope. No, 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 no.
Ashley.
Okay.
No, there's a dog that's gonna spawn right here.
Keep coming.
I don't see any more dogs. Thought that was something, but it wasn't.
Be careful.
Okay, good. We got all the things down, so I just gotta go.
Now we can finally get out of this maze. Oh God, Rod. Ashley, run!
I like how the dog's just running back and forth. Got like nothing else better to do.
Ashley!
Well, I'm waiting for you, Ashley. You know, you can't die, I can. Are you gonna come up here? Yeah, there we go. That's the one thing that makes the Pacifist run a lot easier in this version than in the original, because of Ashley and how her mechanics are. Now we're going to repair our...
Something new for you, mate.
body armor because it's broken.
Don't get yourself killed now.
Let me save real quick because I got pretty far. I don't feel like restarting that. Now let's get it started with getting the heads. And I'm sorry if I kind of came off too blunt, but like I said, it's up to people and what they wish to do with their money. I'm just saying personally, I will not continue buying Sony products if they're going to do that. But whatever y'all decide to do, it's up to you. I was just giving my 2 cents on the matter because sometimes I do want to have topics while I stream. So I just wanted to let you guys know what my 2 cents were. I'm just very overly blunt sometimes when it comes to certain things.
Hey, it fits.
I'm probably gonna save the one with the knights last, because I know that's gonna be probably one of the harder ones. I don't need any plagas. That's the one thing that I don't like about the red zealots, is that they just spawn so many plagas. And they're the ones that I can't stand, which are the ones that can insta-kill you. Okay. Come on, Ashley, let's go. Now we get to do the one that I really don't like doing, which is the one with the knights, which is the lion head.
Looks like we're still missing a piece.
Because originally the knight room was technically in the second half of the castle, which was
Hey, Leon, there's some armor.
the part right before Ashley gets taken away to go to the island. You have to get 2 chalices, but I noticed that they removed that and replaced it with these. Because this was originally in the first half of the castle. No, 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 senor. Oh, now let's try this again. I'm not doing this with the infinite launcher because that would make it too easy.
Okay,
The whole point of a challenge is to have a challenge. The only reason why I make the pacifist one slightly easier through the flashbangs, because that's the only way that I can really do anything. The one thing that I don't understand is how the Plaga was able to, like, go inside the armor in the first place. 'Cause I don't think there was a person in there. I think it's just a bunch of noodles vibing in there.
It's okay. Just stay safe.
I know I'm kind of chasing it, but got to do what you got to do. And all of them dropped green herbs. Leon got all the weed. Normally they drop spinels, and I didn't mean to pick that up. Let me get rid of that real quick. I was trying to kick the knight, and I accidentally picked it up by accident.
Go to hell, you rusty piece of shit.
Huzzah! No! Shit. I gotta restart again. No, I don't. This is not fun. This is not fun at all. Let's try this again for the third time.
Ashley, stay up there.
Okay, be careful. Leon, the armor.
Come on, you can't be serious.
The ironic thing that I find about this, though, is that in the OG, you could have Ashley join you in this room, but in the remake, they don't allow you to. Which I kind of find to be funny. I normally don't depend on the lantern so much, but I can't get hit. So if it helps, it helps. And of course, I get hit when I don't want to get hit. The only good thing is after this, the chapter is over with, and I am dead. And I don't care if I die during this challenge because I will die regardless. And that's the first time in a while I've ever died to this part. I don't want to do this, but screw it. It's my challenge, I can do whatever the heck I want to do. And besides, I'm not soft locking myself here.
Be careful. Leon, the armor.
Come on, you can't be serious.
people would say, oh, the challenge would be disqualified. I didn't break the rules. Just because I used the big boom boom gun to kill these knights doesn't mean anything. As long as I do not heal myself, I'm still in the parameters of this challenge. This is just self-preservation.
Are you okay?
Oh, camera who?
Nighty-night.
Camera where? And I didn't want to pick that up. Let me see if we can hop down on our own.
Leon!
No, she's gonna make me do it. Wait, I want to see
Okay.
if she does it on her own. Because people said if you wait long enough, she just does it herself.
Leon!
But she's just gonna keep complaining that she wants to get
Thanks.
picked up by the dashing ostrich man.
Get that lever.
Hey.
More like Chicken Boy with his little chicken hat. Let's switch back the gun. Because I don't really need it anyways. I'll be doing Ashley's section
You
next.
don't think they're gonna move, do you?
Which I really don't have to worry about anything. After this, I'm gonna end the stream because I have to get up early tomorrow. And we did three chapters. This chapter 10 is gonna be very difficult. As I have to go through all of the ballroom. And I don't want to really go through the ballroom right now. And just a heads up, the Killer 7 video is almost done. I just have to record the commentary, which I'll be recording tomorrow night. And it will most likely be up on Saturday. The reason why it took so long is the video in total was 6 hours and like 16 minutes. So I had to like sit through a lot of footage and cut out a lot of stuff. So it took me some time to get everything edited and done. So that's the reason why it took so long. That's why, there we go. That's why it took so long. And after that one's done, I'll most likely edit the handguns only challenge for RE4 Remake. The reason why I'm doing videos of these was because originally the videos that are up on my YouTube right now are just highlight reels of those challenges and not the full challenge. I beat both of them, so it's not like they weren't impossible, like the Pacifist run for 4OG, which was one of the only ones I failed. Is I failed that challenge because if you don't like cheat or use exploits of some kind of mods, I don't think it's possible to get through the water room. It'll be very painful, but I don't think it's inherently possible. Because it's intended for you to kill the enemies in that room specifically. And so many of them spawn in, so it's not like you can dodge them easily like in this game. It's much easier. That's why I got farther. So I think it's gonna be possible for me to do the pacifist run in this game. I gotta get the last one. Just this one. Oh, they're in a row. They look like they're in a conga line. There's a conga line of the knights. Be like, dooty dooty doo. Got to do the conga line. I never stayed back to look at them and what happens, but I found that to be funny.
The heck?
They could have made this puzzle a little bit harder. It's too easy. The sliding puzzle was a little bit more difficult than that.
No, no, don't go out. I've had enough of this.
Run, Ashley, run.
Okay. Good night. Stay still.
Yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna end the stream so I can go to sleep. Because I have to be up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. Because my shift starts early in the morning, so I gotta make sure I eat. The one thing that I'm glad that they fixed about her armor is the noise. As the OG, the loud banging and clanking from her armor kind of got annoying after a while. I never knew there was a typewriter here. Can you see Leon chilling in there? No.
Leon!
Well, once the next chapter boots up, I'll end the stream to show I beat the chapter. So far, the only chapters that I have not died in is chapter 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. I've died in chapter 3, chapter 6, 7, and 9. So, next Thursday we will start chapter 10 and continue on from there. I hope you guys had a good night and a good stream. Adios for now.